Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks video. Welcome to part 5 of the F16 fighter jet build series. Today we're going to be sorting out a few bits and pieces, such as finishing the landing gear, getting the fuel tank sorted, adding a gun sight, and finishing off by adding some dials in the cockpit. But anyway guys, as always, I hope you all enjoy. Let's get started. Okie dokie, so the first thing we're going to do today is get the fuel tank sorted. So let's break in the side like this and get rid of all of that so we can actually see what we're doing. I might get rid of some of that as well. Alrighty, so what I'm thinking, we've got the engine back there and the ammo up here. What we could do, I might put a barricade along here and have the fuel on this side around all the ammo. It'd be nice and safe up there anyway. So let's do that. What if I start by getting rid of this one? We'll grab it and we'll move it over this side and we'll put it back. Maybe this is similar to this one if we can. We'll come back one more block, just like that. That is fine. Paste it in there and merge it all together. Boom, boom. Perfect. All right, so we got a few more down here as well we need to sort out. Maybe with these ones, we can just rotate them. Go like this, rotate and paste it. And then this one here, we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and we'll chuck it on that side like that. Paste and merge those two with the rest of the plane. Good. Now we've got to fill in this area. So if we go like that, I'm not sure if the engine actually needs an intake or not, though. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully, it'll work just like that. And then we'll come up like this. We've got to make this all kind of fit together, don't we? So that one, and then there'll be a wedge sitting on the top of there. Alrighty, so get rid of this. Boom, boom. Just like that. So that should work, hopefully. Let's get a spawner. And we don't need to do that in caps either. But anyway, we will go back onto the one side for now, and we'll chuck that down here. Turn that around like that. And we're going to change this to jet fuel. And on the opposite side, we're going to have the meter. So we'll grab one of these. Liquid meter is what we need, and we'll chuck that right there. Now, the next thing we need to do is seal off these wheel wells here. So how on earth are we going to do that? How much room have we got, actually? So if these come along like this, that's coming up to there. All right, so maybe what we could do, let's go back. Might grab one of these. We'll chuck it. Oh, actually, let's do this on both sides. We'll chuck that in the corner. We'll go like this. Good. We'll grab a single block and we'll just chuck it in that area. I think that should be fine. And then what we'll do, we get a 1x2 wedge, turn it around that way, go like that. Turn this around like this, come all the way down. So that's still a bit of room for the wheel to come up in there because I was mucking around for it a while ago and we had a bit of problems. But that should be fine like that. And then we might come down one more like this, turn that around that way. And we'll put one more of these in this corner, just like that. Perfect. Now we've got a little bit just to fill in here too. 1 and 2. All right, so that should be all sealed off, hopefully. Let's just block both of them off like that. And that should be all good. What we could actually do while we're here, we could give this a quick paint too, so we can actually get in there. That would be ideal. Boom, and a little bit more there. All right, is that everything? No, a bit more down here. Nearly missed it. And like that should be fine. There's probably a few little bits here we could muck around on. That should be fine a little bit there too. All right, let's go with that. So just for the sake of it, I'm just going to fill that back in like so, and we don't have it on this side, do we? So let's turn that around, go all the way along like that. All right, perfect. So I believe the fuel can still travel around all of these bits of ammo, hopefully. Anyway, I assume that works. I don't actually know. Let's just assume it does, but otherwise what we could do, we could put some little wedges up in here, I guess. I'll get rid of that. All right, I'll get some of these ones and we'll just turn them maybe sideways like this, so it's still sealed up, but it will allow fuel to travel across. That should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Anyway, moving down to the front, we're going to need to break in here as well, I believe. Make a little bit of room for ourselves. Now, we have our landing gear here, don't we? So we've got to seal up around that, but we have all these barrels in the way, so I'm thinking we might actually get rid of these two just for the moment. Let's work out what we're going to do here. That can go as well. I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to get some 1x2 wedges, turn them around this way, go along like that. Now that can actually be replaced to, what if we just use one of these? Should be fine. Just kind of separate the landing gear area. If we go like that, the wheel will come up in here. I don't even know if that's going to retract into this area, is it? It's probably going to hit these actually. I might make these a little bit taller. We have no 3 wedges, so I have to use the 1x4s. That should be fine though, it doesn't matter. We'll come up like this, go along like so. Now we do have to fill in these corners still, so I might just get one of these ones, turn them around, and we'll go like that. Alrighty. After that, we'll go back to some 1x2s, and I'm just going to fill in this little area like that. Good. And then we need to work out what we're going to do here. So maybe all of this ammo here can go, and we might redo just this little area. So how on earth is this going to work? Now we could probably block that off like this. We'll keep coming up like that. Oh, we could probably come forward maybe Couple more blocks. If we go to there, that should be fine. That's giving plenty of room. That means that can go again, and we'll just fill it in like that. And there is one more little block here and here. Is that? No, that's not going to work. That's not going to seal up on there, is it? What if we just go like that? Would that be all right? I have no idea. I might just fill that in anyway, but I'm going to put that block there. That should be fine. Hopefully that still works anyway. Should do. And then what we'll do, we need to fill in the top of this, don't we? So if that goes along there, there's plenty of room for the wheel to come in. So let's go like that. Alrighty, so that is that whole area separate. We got, yeah, okay, that's all good. Now we need to fill in the rest of the ammo. Let's fit as much of this in as we can. Now, if we got room, we can probably fit, how many blocks have we got there? 1, 2, 3. How much do these big ones take up? So I think we can fit a medium barrel in, can we? I'm pretty sure. So if we go like this, turn it around like that. Is that connected? It is. That should still work, shouldn't it? Yeah, let's assume it does. And then we'll get some more small ones, turn them around that way. We'll put one there. And what can we fit in this area? We can probably fit a medium one in like this. And then we can just fit another small one in like that. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty good. So we've still got absolutely heaps of ammo. That should be way more than enough. Actually, just looking at the back here, we might be able to fit one more in. Yes, we definitely can. All right, let's put another small one in like that. Perfect. All right, we've got heaps of ammo, don't we? That is a lot. Now, one other thing we could probably do while we're here, we need to put a vent on the tank. So let's go a port on the top here. Chuck that right there. Then we'll get a pipe. We'll go like this. Oh, actually, is this going to fit? We might have to make it come forward. That's fine. Then we're going to get a gas relief valve. So we'll grab one of these. We'll chuck it on the end like that. Should be fine. Then we'll get another little port. We'll grab one of these ones. And we will chuck it right there. Okie dokie. We also need to add a fill port and a charge port. I wasn't going to worry about it until next video, but we'll see how we go. We'll leave it to the end. Otherwise, we'll do it next video. That is fine. Let's fill in this again. We'll grab some more wedges. Come around like this and go like that. All right, so that's the front all filled in. We have our main tanks. Hopefully, it comes up to the front here. I have no idea if that will work. It should do, though, hopefully. We also haven't filled in this area, so we probably just chuck a little wedge in there. That doesn't matter. And let's go with some of these ones. So we'll go whites. So that will go from here. Actually, let's not fill everything in just yet. Let's just get the shape of it going like that. Good. Now, what we need to do, we need to add a fuel pump on for the tank here, and that's our RPM. Oh, you know what we do need is a generator at the back here. So let's go gearbox, chuck one of these up here, go up that way. Then we get a little generator and sit it on the top so we can charge our battery. That's a pretty good idea. Let's turn that all the way up to, we'll just go 2-1 should be safe. That should be fine. So we'll chuck that right there. Now we need to get fuel to the afterburner at the back as well, don't we? So whereabouts is that little connector? Is it back here? There it is there. Okay, so that's got to come forward. Except it's going to hit that, isn't it? Perfect. Let's just go on the one side for the moment. If we sneak up in here, that should work. Can I even get in there? No, I can't at the moment. 1 and 2. Okay, that's good. So let's get that connection happening right now while we're here. Get a little angle piece. We're going to turn that around that way. Nice. And then we're going to bring it back this way like this. Okay. So this will come up through here. Let's get this going the way we want it. Come up like that. Okay, that is very good. Nice. Then we'll get a little angle, sit it on this one next to it, and boom. Okie dokie. I do need to fill in a couple little bits here. Bang, and boop. Okie dokie. That's pretty good. I might just quickly fix up that little bit there, even though we do have a lot of paint to fix up already, but we'll sort that out later on. Now, what we need are some pumps. So let's go fuel pumps, well, fluid pumps rather. Let's go like this. Now, which way is out? That's out. So they need to go that way, don't they? So we'll put 2 on there, and then that will go to 2 intakes. So they come up through here, boom and boom. Okay, we're going to fit a port on there. They should do, shouldn't they? Chuck one like that, another one like that. Alrighty, that's good. Let's get some pipes. Go like this, straight down to there, and that one over to there. So the afterburner, I might just paint that red. That should be fine. That will be a-okay. We're never going to see in there anyway. So I'm pretty happy with that, actually. That's very good. Now let's go back to both sides. Let's grab some of these. And we might just fill in the fuel tank, make sure it's all sorted. So that's going to seal up over to there, come all the way along and go like that. Good. And then we've got our little wedges sitting up here. Turn them around and drag them all the way along. Alrighty, so that should be a sealed up tank, hopefully. I guess we'll find out if it doesn't work, won't we? Now, I still have some more controllers that I want to put in the back here today, but just for now, we're going to leave it open. I want to go back into the front here. I think with this seat, we're actually going to lower it down. So let's get rid of that. Grab the seat, if possible. Good. Move it, and we're going to bring it down one block. Now, what's that getting rid of? Just some of the floor. That is fine. I think that's not going to cause any problems. Alrighty, so all these blocks in here, oh, not that. All these blocks in here can go. What are they doing? Nothing. Okay, so we've got a little bit more room in here. Now, I don't think we're going to need that one as long as we have our throttle. Yeah, that should be a-okay. I might put that up to 180 as well so we can go just a little bit faster. That's a pretty good idea. Now, is there another bit I had to change down here as well? Oh, maybe not. It should be fine, hopefully. So the purpose of putting the seat down another block was so that we can put our little gun sight in the front here. Now, grab some more blocks, fill this in to about there. That should be fine. Jeez, it's very low in there, aren't we? Anyway, let's go display. Gonna grab one of these, a HUD. We're gonna chuck that right there. And then I've got a gun sight I think I want to use. Which one is it? Is it that one there? I think it is. No, it's not that one. Oh no, it might be actually. I'm pretty sure. We'll find out when we test it out, I suppose. We'll just go on the one side. I'm just gonna chuck it along here. It doesn't really matter. And then we need to go video output. Needs to go all the way down to there. All right, so that should work, hopefully. Now, just while we're on the cockpit, let's get a few more bits and pieces sorted. Now, I know I just deleted everything on the side here, but I'm actually going to put it all back. Let's go like this on both sides. Let's go like that. Alrighty. I think what I might do, I might put our throttle up in here. We'll put it over this side. Actually, let's grab the throttle if possible. Bang. And we're going to move it up into this area. Just like that. Very good. So we have a little bit of room under there we can use up. Let's put an artificial horizon in the front here. That's probably the best spot for it. We'll chuck it right there. And then on either side, we're going to have some display pieces. So let's go with some of these ones, I suppose. Some instrument panels. Go boom and boom. Perfect. So now on one side, we'll have some dials. On the other side, we'll have some buttons. I might do the dials on this side. So let's go. Let's start with the basic speed. Underneath that, we're going to have altitude. Then we might have, I suppose, RPS is pretty important. And then we might have temperature. So I'll just quickly fix up all of these. So speed is 0. I might have the maximum speed displayed is 100. Should be fine on number 1. So I'll quickly fix up all these and I'll be back in just a sec. Okie dokie, just like that. That is all finished. And then over here, what we might do, I might have a landing gear is quite important. And then underneath that, we might have electronics. And then on number 3, I think we might have our altitude hold and heading hold. Altitude / heading hold, something like that. So we're going to add that in next episode. So I'm going to leave that just for now. And number 4, we might have the afterburner, just like that. So that will be a button. I would have that as a toggle button, I suppose, on number 4. Heading hold will be a toggle button as well. Toggle on number 3. Electronics will just be, maybe we could have a flip switch, something different on number 2. And then the landing gear can also be a flip switch on number 1. We'll leave it right there. Alrighty, so they are all sorted. So the idea is when we push the afterburner button, that is going to turn on the pump for it, as well as I think there's an on and off button for it as well. Let's have a little look. Yes, there is. Okay, very good. Now that thrust spoiler, I don't know if we actually need to worry about that. I'm going to try and fly without it. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it off because I don't think it's necessary. But anyway, for now, we've still got a few other things to worry about. Now, over here, we need a button to be able to get in and out of this thing. So let's go on the one side. We might have canopy button there. And maybe sitting underneath over here, we could possibly, or maybe on this side, we might have a brakes button. That is quite important. So let's go parking brake. Very good. And then we'll put that on a toggle button as well. So we'll leave it just like that for now. Now, also, what I wanted to do, I wanted to have like the wheel brakes as well. So maybe over here, we might have to put another throttle, I think. So if we turn that around that way, this can be the wheel brakes. That's a good idea. Wheel brakes. All right, so what we'll do, we'll grab that and we'll bring that down right now before we forget. Put that on variable brakes down there, over there, and on this one. Perfect. And then I was hoping to be able to fit a canopy button behind it. I'm just not sure if we'll be able to get to it or not, but we'll give it a go. We'll go like this, we'll go like that, and then we'll go canopy, just like that. And what we'll do, we'll have that go to an external input for out there. So hopefully that works. I might go quickly test that out. Actually, it's probably a good idea. So we'll run over, boing, this looks horrible at the moment, there's parts everywhere. Open up, jump in, and, oh, we can't get to that, good, so we turn that off. Okay, so we can open that and shut that from here now. That's very good. So we got our brakes here, our throttle, we have landing gear, electronics, afterburner, heading hold. Our parking brake will be there. We'll have a bit of information here, and we'll have our little display here with our gun sight in it so we can see where we're aiming. Very good. Another thing we can add on would be a seat controller for the throttle. One of these ones I think is what we're going to need. So we'll grab this, chuck it in the back, we'll put it on this side this time. We'll just put it right there. That'll be fine. So input comes from the up and down. So we'll go like, yeah, which one is it? That one there, okie dokie. Then we have the down goes all the way to the controller, which will be this one, and throttle up will go to there, okie dokie. Now, I don't know, I can't actually remember what we need the settings on. Does it need to be on reset, I believe, on 100% sensitivity? Maybe, I don't remember. I guess we'll also have to find that out. So we'll test that out in just a moment. I just got 3 more little dials I'd like to add in over here. I think I might take the parking brake from there and put it down on number 4. Might be best. So we'll go like this, chuck it down here, and we'll put that back on a toggle button on number 4. There's a few other gauges we need first. Let's go with fuel first as a dial. Good, 0, and we'll just put 1,000 there for now, I suppose. Then we're going to need our battery on 0 to 1, that will be a-okay on number 2. And then lastly, we need our ammo. So that's quite an important one. We'll go 0, and we'll just put 1,000 on that as well on number 3. Now, I think the only way I'm going to be able to work out how much we have is if I make a controller that adds all of this together. So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hear me, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so we're going to need 17 inputs for that, aren't we? Right, so I don't know if there's an easier way to do this or not, but I'm going to do it the way that I know will work. So give me a sec and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, I've just sat it under here and I've connected it all together. So hopefully that all works. We've got that output ready to go to our microcontroller that we're about to make. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to make a controller for all of these display pieces that we just made, except I'm going to leave the altitude hold and heading hold blank until next episode. Next episode, we're also going to add some lights on and do a few more bits and pieces and then make sure it's all good, and then I'll chuck it up on the workshop. But anyway, I'm going to do that and I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty guys, so everything is all connected now and all our controllers are in the back here. I'll just quickly show you. So they're sitting all in the back here around the engine. We've got a fair bit going on back there now, but that is a-okay. I've also, just quickly show you, I fixed up all these. They're all rotary autocannon and high explosive to match the rest of them. And the only thing I haven't painted is the cockpits. We've still got a fair bit to add in here, so we're going to worry about that in the next video. But everything on the outside should be all good. So what we'll do, we'll save this over the F16, spawn it in, costs 45 grand to spawn it in. That is not too bad at all, is it? But anyway, let's head on over and see if we can get this thing in the air, and then we're going to try and do a landing if possible. That would be interesting. Jump in, let's turn the handbrake on for a moment, and we'll shut that canopy up. Alrighty, so let's run through a few things. We have our wheel brakes there, canopy button there, just as you've seen. Handbrake, we have 1,500 rounds of ammo. It's not too bad. I was hoping for a little bit more, but that's okay. Moving up, we have fuel, 12,300 litres, battery, temperature, RPS, speed, and altitude. And we have our artificial horizon in the middle. And on the right-hand side, we have our landing gear, electronics, which turns on the backlights, the little display here, as you can see, and our fuel pumps in the back. Underneath that, we have our afterburner and our heading hold, which is the only button that doesn't do anything at the moment. And then obviously we have our throttle over here. So let's put that up a little bit. Let's turn on the electronics and start this bad boy up. Give it a minute to spool up. Very good. Hold on. And there it is. Awesome. So let's turn off that handbrake and we get ready to roll. I'm just going to go full throttle. Okay, we are moving already. Good. All right, and we're going to pull back about now. Whee! Up we go. Awesome. Okay, let's put that landing gear away. What's going on? Are we moving too quick for it to work or something? Let's slow down a little bit. So, there we go, it's gone away. Okay, that was, I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, it's up now. So, how fast are we going? 450? Okay, I was hoping for a little bit faster than that. That's all right, let's go afterburner. Let's see what that does. Absolutely nothing. I can hear it working and see it. Look at that. Hasn't made a difference to our speed, though, has it? Okay, that's a bit strange. I don't know why that is. I have to work that out between videos. Unless you guys know, feel free to let me know down below. But I'll try and work that out anyway. Yeah, it's a bit strange. We'll just leave it off now, I suppose. Anyway, so what I thought we could do... Oh, we got to test our seat throttle as well. Oh, look at that. That works really well. Good. So that's just using the up and down arrow keys. Okay, perfect. Nice. All right, so what we'll do, we're going to come around this way. Oh, perfect. Very good. And we're going to head back and we're going to attempt a landing if possible. As you guys know, I'm not very good at landing planes, but I'll definitely give it a go for you. But I can't guarantee it will be very good. But anyways, what we'll do, I suppose, we'll come out over this way pretty far, and then we're going to try and land on the runway. So what we'll do, we'll come out this way a little bit more. I'm going to head out, and then we can get like a big old run up, get nice and straight, and hopefully land in one piece. That would be the plan anyway. Alright, we're roughly lining up. We should have landed this one. Actually, it's a lot bigger, but we'll see how we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throttle down a fair bit. Let's go about there-ish. How fast are we going? 300, 400. Okay, still going pretty fast. I want to slow down a lot more than that. Oh, we're moving so quick still. I want to slow down heaps more. Let's get that landing gear out. Just like that. Good. How fast are we going now? 200. Oh, we're falling out of the sky. Okay, that is not good. We're going to have to learn what the sweet spot is for landing. 260. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Should be pretty good. Alright, so we're coming down. We are coming down, actually. Oh, put some wheel brakes on. 50% wheel brakes. And engine is cut. Oh, pull back, pull back. Okay. Oh, that was perfect. How good's that? Nice. Alright, engine off. Electronics off. Is the engine going to shut off? It should do, shouldn't it? RPS. Okay, it is going down, so we just have to give that a minute. That was actually one of the better landings I've ever done. So I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Very good. Let's get out of here. Whee! Big old jump. So we still got a few things to add next episode, such as the heading hold and the altitude hold, so we can push the button and it'll go the same direction until we turn it off or we run out of fuel, either. We need to add a button for the gyro to be able to turn it on and off as well. We need a recharge port, a fluid port to be able to fill up. Oh, there we go, just shut off then. Very good. I also would like to make the yaw a little bit more sensitive. This turning isn't as good as I'd like. Not by very much, but just a little bit more would be really good. And the last thing was also the afterburner. It's not working at all, so I don't know what the go is there. But yeah, that's what we're going to do next episode. Hopefully get this thing finished. We also need to add some lights on the wings and whatnot too. But anyway, if any of you had any suggestions, as always, feel free to let me know down below. But otherwise, I'd like to say thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.